most he's had in any game this season. Zappi throwing, caught, Henry, touchdown. Whoa. The defense on that sideline. 2nd down and 6. Here comes the blitz from the outside. They pick it up. The pass is going to be caught in the end zone by Johnson. Touchdown. 25 yards.
It's Kevon Merriweather stepping in now on the back end of that defense. Ritter taking a shot near side. It's caught. Touchdown, Kyle Pitts. Just a dazzling pass from Ritter as the Falcons punch back. Again, the winner of this game takes sole possession of first place in the NFC South. 35 seconds. Mayfield to the end zone. It is caught. Otten, touchdown.
Stafford off play action. Steps up. Floats one. Nacua! Diving grab! Puka Nacua! Another highlight play.
Back towards Matthew Stafford on that play.
Ethan Evans, the punt at Ravens, sent to get good field position here. Tylan Wallace from the 25. Tylan Wallace breaks out of a tackle, takes it down the sideline. He stays in bounds. He stays on his feet. He takes it all the way and ends the game. There are no flags.
Little flip. Here comes Gibbs. First down. And a touchdown as he moves past Jackson. And the Lions are on the board. And he got the jump. It's a free play. Fields for more. Got him! Touchdown! Bears lead! Browning dumps it off underneath. He's got Chase Brown. He's the speedster. He's got daylight inside the 30. One man to beat. Oh, he makes a move into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
With Browning and a lot of that stuff, and now he gets another no-huddle shot right here.
And that pass is intercepted off the deflection. The Colts are going to get a pick six. Ronnie Harrison. 36-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Gary Kubiak, who had coached Joe Flacco and really likes him.
2nd and 5. Open man, Njoku. He could go. Touchdown. 2nd of the day. 30 yards on the catch and run.
But Ridley is the guy that creates the big plays for you here at the bottom.
From the 19. And Lawrence in the air. Caught. Touchdown. Parker Washington with the score.
We're young so far today. Yeah, they need to get back to the outside. This ball is blocked, and it will be taken in for a touchdown. DeMarco Jackson scoops it up and scores. Saints fans not enjoying watching that highlight package. Miles Sanders, first down and more. Sanders still going inside the 20, the 10, heading towards the end zone and knocked out of bounds just short at the 1 yard line.
Gibson waited nicely for the block from Conklin. Touchdown, Jets. An untimed down with Stroud, 1st and goal. Singletary the back, the call, Bowden the block, and a touchdown for the Texans. Andrew Beck with the lead block, and in they go on a 1 yard touchdown run.
O'Connell in a clean pocket finds Renfro on the run. Hunter Renfro into the secondary and down at the 11.
but you got to credit their defense, and let's see if they can keep making Aiden O'Connell's day a rough one.
O'Connell to the it's intercepted. Ivan Pace Jr. with the diving pick. 1:52 to go, and that may have sealed it for the Vikings. He's flipping for a 3-0 win. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Locke fakes left, nothing right. Oh, he's got wide open over the middle. It's Parkinson racing to the end zone. He is in. Touchdown, Seattle. What a play. Blitz coming. Picked up. Purdy sets, launch, has Samuel wide open. He's got it. Touchdown.
Allows them not to just have to say throw it and risk everything. And that's the one area the Chiefs have concern on defense.
2nd and goal, they go empty. Design play and spinning, driving, turning those legs into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, they had him about 3 yards out. And Josh Allen just took a whole wave of Chiefs with him into the end zone for the score.
Who's spying the quarterback?
Looking left, now looking dead center, back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Rashee Rice does it again.
Wilson has all day here. Now he's going to take a deep shot. Sutton in the end zone. And Cortland Sutton with a flag down makes the catch for a touchdown. Let's see if this stands. It looks like it will. It was our first year together. Made a few minor personnel changes, including Macmillan having a bigger role. And we played a lot better as Stick goes deep for Johnston. The rookie first rounder brings it in.
Spring full. Prescott bouncing, looking, escaping, throwing on the run. Flag is down as Lamb catches it, takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a flag down, and this is coming back. The 45, Prescott in trouble. Cox lost the football. Jalen Carter, the rookie, has picked it up, and Carter will score. Game on. The veteran Fletcher Cox with a game-changing play.
Levis from the end zone, 4-man rush, ball throws right into traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Sealer with a pick six. Hopkins guarded by Ramsey off to the far side. Levis steps up, launches that direction for Hopkins, and an amazing catch is made at the 10-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins, falling backwards, had tremendous body control as he beat the Pro Bowl corner Howard.
Sticking with it and giving Barkley some holes.
Devontae Wyatt made that bad last stop, so he's back in there. 3rd down and 7. Play action from DeVito. End zone. Catch is made. Touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins. Blitz. End zone. Catch made. Heath again. And the official that would make the call gets knocked over. Touchdown. Green